Greetings from the National Spiritual Assembly of the Baha'is of Aotearoa, New Zealand. This is an exciting time for the entire worldwide Baha'i community because this year is the Bicentenary of the birth of Baha'u'llah. The Universal Justice describes this time as the single greatest worldwide opportunity there has ever been for connecting hearts to Baha'u'llah. We see from this passage the purpose. The purpose is to connect hearts to Baha'u'llah. Now, if you don't already have the dates memorized, the Bicentenary is on October 21st and 22nd this year, which happens to coincide with the Labor Day weekend here in Aotearoa. The National Spiritual Assembly would like to explore a few thoughts. The first is around invitations. The Universal Justice has written, "These holy days should be viewed as special opportunities for the Friends to reach out to the widest possible cross-section of society and to all those with whom they share a connection, whether through a family tie or common interest, an occupation or field of study, neighborly relations, or merely chance acquaintance." So we see that the Universal Justice is inviting us, encouraging us to invite widely. So the National Spiritual Assembly encourages you to make a list, a big, bold, audacious, beautiful list of family members, people with whom you share common interest, neighbors, co-workers or fellow students, or even chance acquaintances. And then, if you have not already started, to start to invite with confidence and courage and conviction, knowing that this is a special opportunity. The second item we'd like to explore is the nature of the celebrations themselves. The Universal Justice has said that, of course, the artistic and cultural expressions will vary from place to place, but that it always needs to be inspiring and uplifting. But in terms of the purpose of the celebrations, they have said, "At the heart of these festivities must be a concerted effort to convey a sense of what it means for humanity that these two luminaries rose successively above the horizon of the world." Yeah, so the purpose is to convey a sense of what it means for humanity that these two luminaries, in this case Baha'u'llah, rose successively above the horizon of the world. Now, the great thing about it being a two-day period, October 21st and 22nd, is that there's plenty of scope for multiple occasions, multiple spaces for celebration. So it might be in your locality, there is a local celebration that's already been planned or is in planning. It might be that you have neighborhood celebrations planned. It might be that some friends have come together and are planning street-level celebrations. And all of us can consider home-based celebrations, where we invite family members, friends, co-workers or fellow students, people with whom we share common interest, and share with them the mission, the purpose of Baha'u'llah's message in an inspiring and reverent way. The third idea that we'd like to explore is what happens afterwards. What's going to be our continuing gift to Baha'u'llah? You know, we put a lot of energy into inviting people. We have these beautiful, inspiring, and reverent 2 days of celebrations. But then, because we're connecting hearts with Baha'u'llah, how will that connection be maintained? Will we need to expand our current devotional meetings, children's classes, study circles, junior youth groups? Or will we need to start new ones? Probably all the above. But now is a good time to start thinking about it and creating a vision of what will be needed, what's required to set up those activities. And a vision of how are we going to connect hearts, continue to connect hearts to Baha'u'llah after the celebrations. The final point that we'd like to explore is material resources. The National Spiritual Assembly has put a lot of time and material resources into ordering and printing materials that can be given away. We've ordered thousands of prayer books and copies of Hidden Words to supplement what we already have, such as Hidden Words in Te Reo Māori, study circle materials, etc. There have been 2 booklets that have been specifically ordered in very large quantities for this occasion. The first is called the Baha'i Faith, which is a colorful little booklet with lots of photographs in it, which is ideal for people that are just learning about the faith for the first time. The second booklet is called Baha'u'llah, the Divine Educator, and it looks at the person of Baha'u'llah, his mission, some of his writings. It looks at his early years, his latter life, and it also talks about the Baha'i faith within New Zealand. Now, these 2 booklets, the Baha'i Faith and Baha'u'llah, the Divine Educator, the National Spiritual Assembly would like to gift to every household 10 books in whatever proportion you like between these 2 books. So 5 of each, or 8 of one, 2 of the other, or 10 of one and none of the other, but like to gift 10 booklets to every household. You're, of course, very welcome, in fact, encouraged to order more. The first 10 are a gift. Additional books are at a small cost. In addition to all these material resources, the Universal House of Justice has commissioned a film to be made called Light to the World, which looks at the life of Baha'u'llah, his mission, and also interviews Baha'is from around the world and who talk about the impact that Baha'u'llah's revelation has had on them and on their community, including here in Aotearoa, because some of the filming was done here. The Universal House of Justice has encouraged every locality to screen this film sometime during those 2 days of October 21st and 22nd. So in summary, this is a special occasion. Now is the time to create a large list and invite people with courage and confidence, leading up to celebrations that are inspiring and reverent, which connect hearts to Baha'u'llah. And then afterwards, for there to be continued activities which nurture those connections that people have to Baha'u'llah. And finally, that resources are available for you to order, to give away, to help in your endeavors. As you make plans, please keep the local spiritual assembly informed so that we get a real clear picture of what's happening around the whole country. May divine confirmations continue to shower upon you in your plans. We look forward to hearing about them. Ya Baha'u'llah Pa, and God bless.